why does the HD collection require a 960 graphics card for a game that's already been ported like 2 or 3 times, whatever? Doesn't make any sense. But anyway, on the side, I was posting, or I can't talk. There was a video I made, a channel update, where I talked about how if there were times where I couldn't really play video games for a week, that I would just spend more of my time focused on making videos talking about certain things that I want to talk about. And this is one of those videos, so forgive me if this is a bit uncomfortable. But at the same time, I wanted to make this video because I was doing a lot of homework because I was super busy, and as I always am, but I found this video that I uploaded to my drive 3 years ago in June, and it really made me smile because I remember when I made this video. It was a Devil May Cry 4 combo video I was going to make, and it was 3 years ago. I remember I was at my mom's house, on her table in the kitchen, about to go to work. It was like 30 minutes after I had to go to, or before I had to go to work, and I was making this video on this really dead, broken piece of crud laptop with like a free video editing software with a bunch of ads for me to actually use it for free. And I was making this video because I was really inspired at the time by players like Donguri and Sakaki and Delusionary Killer and Dino and all these really good Devil May Cry 4 players, that I wanted to make a channel for the purpose of just showing other people that I can do this stuff too. And unfortunately, Devil May Cry 4 was not my forte, although I enjoy playing it a lot. I just never, I took a lot of time for trying to practice, but just not as good as those players. And I wanted to make a combo video because I just wanted to express my excitement for this game like everyone else had, even though the game's already 10 years old. And this was before like I learned any of the, well, no, not really, because I knew how the guard flying jump cancel, but not really how to utilize it well. So when I was watching this video and I was looking at the gameplay of it, I was just like, I was going to post this. And for me personally, if I'm not satisfied with the combos that I'm doing or satisfied with the content that I'm making, then I don't see a reason why I should be posting it to other people, because if they aren't going to find it impressive or entertaining, or if I don't find it impressive or entertaining, then the audience isn't either. So I rarely post combos on Devil May Cry 4 because I just lack the muscle memory to be able to do all that crazy crap. But at the same time, it's really cool to see that what I was doing a while back and what I was planning on doing. So I wanted to just look at this video together, even though it's relatively old and the footage is pretty crappy because I was recording on a dead-end laptop. But this is probably why I'm never going to make a Devil May Cry 4 combo video, is because I just right now don't have the time to be able to put in tons of effort to be able to make one. And at the same time too, I don't want to say that Devil May Cry 4 is dead, but it's just, there's just a very small community of people, and I feel like I don't really want to make too much content on the game too much until maybe when more people are playing the HD collection, or maybe when Devil May Cry 5 is out and a lot more people are playing the game again, you know. But I'm going to post whatever I want to post. So anyway, I want to look at this video together. Ooh. I remember this one shot. I know this is real quick. I remember this one shot, and I was just like, "Oh my god, this is like the coolest video I'm ever gonna make," because I figured out how to fade out videos. So I was like, "Oh my god, I'm such a genius." And I'm also using a song by Disturbed, so I might get copyright infringed, but I don't care. I may replace the music, but just I remember making this video and just being so excited about it. It makes me cringe because I thought this was so cool, but it just looks so crappy now. It's been 3 years, and I was listening to a lot of Disturbed at the time too, so I wanted to use a song by Disturbed. I think the cutscenes I did though, just like the transition with the music, just sounds so freaking hype. And just watching, I'm just like, oh yeah, this is so cool. Okay, and then from here is where it goes completely downhill, because watching this gameplay, at least in comparison to top players, is just so garbage that it makes me laugh how I used to think that this was so freaking cool at the time. I think this was before I even, this might have been even before I took into consideration how executionally deep Devil May Cry 4 is, but anyway. I mean, looking at it now, the combo isn't that bad. It's just, I think it requires more movement. But if you notice, there's like this slight, oh, there's this like slight cut right before the Scarecrow dies. Right there, that slight cut is because I was using debug mode for this enemy, and what I did was that when you put out the debug mode, the menu appears on the screen, but I didn't want to show the menu in the middle of the combo, so what I did was I used the video editing tool to just crop out all the parts where I was using the debug mode, which, excuse me, is kind of gimmicky, or kind of cheating if you want to say, but it was the only way to give the player or enemy infinite health, and I didn't know anything about the spoiler AI tool to be able to give the enemy infinite health anyway, but I just thought it was funny. It's so garbage. It's so freaking garbage. And with Devil May Cry 4, it's such a rewarding game, but at the same time, you have to put in so much time to be able to get that satisfaction out of the game that it just takes up your whole life. It does. And for me, this is probably why I'll never make a Devil May Cry 4 combo videos, because seeing the execution that all these top players have is just something that requires a lot of time and effort to do. And unfortunately, that's not something I have. I don't have the time to be able to do all that crazy crap. I've gotten a lot better, but nowhere near that. And with DMC, it's easier for the player to get into, but at the same time more difficult to master, because there is a lot more depth into the game that people think, or more depth than people think. So as for Devil May Cry 4, not really interested in getting any better than where I'm at. And I'm not saying that this is where I'm at. This was 3 years ago. I'm definitely way better, but I mean, it's not really saying much compared to the other top players. But anyway, I know this is a different video from what I'm used to posting, but I'm really busy and I'm really tired. Like, I still got a lot of work to do. Okay. Anyway, HD Collection comes out in 2 weeks. That's exciting. Can't wait to play that again for like the 20th time. I hope you guys take care. Hopefully you guys are doing well. And I hope you like this video, even though it's different from what I'm used to posting.